Hey guys, Angie Bell with My Fairy Treasures. Okay, I'm finally back after a couple of days. My life got kind of busy, so sorry that I haven't got back sooner. Also, okay, so we did the girl, and I looked at the girl, and her afro started looking like a clown wig, I felt, because I lost all of the curly cues in her hair. So I'm redefining the curly cues by mixing this size pen, 0.08 micron, and then I'm using the pen, and it looks like that. So I'm just mixing the two. In fact, you know, I don't need the 0.8 right now. I'm just going to add, what the heck? Oh, that's the wrong lid. I'm just going to add some of the thicker ones right next to the thinner ones. And then I think that will, yeah, I like how that's making it look more, it's just defining like all the curls again. I just lost some of, I feel like I lost some of the curls when, I feel like I just lost some of the curls when we added all the color. So I just feel like we need to add some of this back in with this larger size. Okay, so I'm just adding these little curly cues in everywhere. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I like that better. Now let's add this right here, this 0.8. I just want to go over a few of the ones that I made before, but we'll leave some alone. I'm just thickening up some of the original lines, but not all of them. I'm leaving some alone. Just giving myself different textures of curls, which I think is going to be the answer. Yeah, I like this so much better. Okay. And to me, the more abstract I do it, the better. Like, you know. Perfect. To me, that looks so much better. I don't know what you guys think, but I like that a lot better. Okay, so next thing I want to do is I want to do the background now. So that's what we're going to work on. And we're going to do a, what kind of background? I want to say a ghetto background. That's the word that's coming to my brain. Oh, what is it called? We just did it on the last one. The only thing that's in my head right now is ghetto background. Okay, Angela. It's going to come to my brain in a second. Why am I just thinking that? Okay, you guys, I got to open up my glue. So just a second, you're going to hear some banging going on. I have to break the seal. So just a second. Sorry about that. Graffiti. There we go. That's the word. It is kind of ghetto, but graffiti's the word that I wanted to use. Okay. Also, I want to put that on the face because I don't want any glue dropping on the face. Okay, so I'm going to start how I start everything, you guys, with, you know, all the papers. And this is going to be quite a few layers. We're going to do quite a few layers in this video. And then on the next video, we'll be using some acrylic or watercolor paints, the same stuff we used in the hair and the skin. Well, no, after I get quite a few layers, then we'll gesso. After we gesso, then we'll use some of the either watercolors or water-soluble crayons. And stenciling, so there'll be quite a few steps. If you saw my last video, you'll know all the steps we did. But all the steps, it really makes it come out cool, in my opinion. So it'll be similar, but of course it won't turn out the same. I mean, when you do a graffiti, when you do any background, it can never really come out the same. Okay, I'm putting wax paper to protect the page below. Okay, my goodness. Okay. Alright, calm down. There we go. Alright, so let's put that over that. And let's make sure that I'm where I'm at in frame and stuff. Okay, let's bring the camera up. Okay, so we're going to first do over here. Alright. So we're going to start out with the basics. The collage bits, the background collage bits, which I love to start with. And a lot of times I go over the edges so that I don't have to try to fit things in perfectly. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a bunch of glue down. And what I use for my collage medium is I try to make like a matte Mod Podge or like a matte medium. Because matte medium is ridiculously expensive. I hate paying for that. So I buy gallons of just Elmer's glue. And I'm going to put this here because I need it to be really close to the afro without going into it. So I make my own matte medium slash matte collage medium out of just Elmer's glue, water to thin it down a little bit, and also I throw in some about 10, I make about a cup of it at a time, and I throw in about 10 squirts of a clear matte coating, which is the clear acrylic spray, and that gives it more of a matte finish when it dries. So then that makes it more like a matte medium or like a matte Mod Podge. Well, we need to get some music notes going here. Put those right there. Put some more music notes right here. Okay. I'm not sure the type of writing that is, but I think it's so beautiful. We'll put some of that in. Whenever I can find different languages, I always use that. Like you guys all know I love Asian writing. I always throw in an Asian newspaper, which we're about to do here in just a second. Asian to me is the most beautiful. The way they write is so beautiful. I mean, look at this. This is an Asian newspaper. You guys all know I get these if you watch my videos from Chinatown. And I think it's just so beautiful. We'll put this big old piece right here. Yes, ma'am. Their writing is just like art. I just think it's very pretty, in my opinion. And I'm saying Asian because I'm not really sure which dialect it is. Like, I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese or Korean. I'm not exactly sure. I should pay attention because I buy it at a grocery store, and I should find out if that's a Korean or Chinese or Japanese grocery store. That's where I get the newspapers at. The next time I go there, I'll find out because I should know. But the last time I went in there, oh God, it was so exciting because they had 3 different newspapers in there. I was like, oh yes, look at that. Oh my God. See? All right. I saved myself. I need a baby wipe. Okay. I need to add something right there, so let's add a little strip of something there. I want a little bit of print right there, like book print, so let's add that. Okay. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Okay, so then let's take this whole thing, same thing, and go around her whole, around her. Okay. Let's scoot that over. I'm not going to worry about going right up to her hair or her skin with collage bits. I'll stay away from it because I'll be adding color. And when I add color and some stamping and stuff, we'll go closer then. And everything will blend together. I just don't want to go into my girl with any, you know, of the collage bits. Ooh, I see something else I forgot to add on the other side. I'll add it in a second. Let's just keep going with this. Okay. And book pages. Okay, here we go. Okay. There we go. And let's put that here. There we go. And then let's go to the other side. Okay. Okay. Oh, it feels so good to do some art. I haven't done art for a couple of days. Has it been a couple of days? Yeah. I got busy with some eBaying that I do, and just kind of kept me busy, so. Believe me, I would have rather been doing artwork. All right, well, so a little bit of print up there. Also a little bit of print up here. I have a little bit of Asian print. Let's just throw that like right there. And like I said, I don't care if it hangs off. We'll just cut that off at the end. Put that there. And let's add a little bit more onto in this area here. In fact, I think I'm going to add, okay, this is from Daiso. It's like a wrapping paper. It's between like a tissue paper, a napkin, and like a dryer sheet. But I love it. It's very Parisian. I think it's really cool. And it comes on like a roll, like, it comes on a roll like, I need to tear this a little bit, like wrapping paper. All right, we'll add that on. Love it. And we'll add this piece right here, just in the middle. Okay, and this is the stuff that I wanted to add in on this side that I hadn't added in. Go back to the other side. I wanted to add this in over here. This stuff here that I love. And I love it because you can see right through it like a napkin, so, or tissue paper. It acts just the same. So you can still see all those layers beneath. I think it's fabulous. Is that another big piece right there? You guys know this is my favorite part. I always say it in every video. I love the collage. Love it. Okay. Also, I wanted to do some of this Tim Holtz paper. This right here. Isn't this fabulous? I love the flower and the writing. I just love it. Okay. Let's add some of that right there. And you can also, again, see through it like just, well, it's tissue paper. It's Tim Holtz tissue paper, so you can see right through it. So it's pretty cool. Let's add this right here. Okay, so that's the first layer with all this. Okay. Next. Okay, so we got those layers going. Very exciting. Do I want to add any more? No, I'm good. Okay, so that was the first layer. So let me take that first layer away. When I have layers, I actually stack them on top of each other. Like I have a whole messy pile like this. I stack it, and underneath it, I have another layer, like I'll show you. So underneath that layer, I have this layer, which is this layer is all about adding just color. So see, it's just a bunch of magazine bits that I tore up. That's another layer, okay? So we're just gonna add bits of color here and there. And I'm adding colors basically that go with what I already did. Basically. And I like to stack colors on top of each other like this right here. I'll stack a little bit on top of what I've already done. And then that way I still leave some of the original collage bits out. I don't want to completely cover all the collage bits. So that's how I stack my collage bits on top of each other so that I still don't cover everything up. Okay, that's too much of that color. Let's go on to something else. Okay. Let's put that there. And this is just magazine bits that I, these are just magazine bits that I just rip out of magazines. And it's just the colors that I want to use in the background. This right here is not actually a magazine bit. It's a basically scrapbook paper, and it's a map. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. This right here is cool. This is jelly print. It has all the colors. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Listen to me. It has all the colors. Okay, we're gonna put that over that. And we'll put this right here. Okay. Okay, so let's carry some of those magazine bits. Let's carry some of those magazine bits over to the other side, over to this side. Okay. Hopefully you guys are still seeing everything. I'm going to use this over here. This, I love that. I think it's gorgeous. Actually, I just need a little bit over here on this side because there's not much room for collage. You just need little, very little bits. I'm going to put this down here at the bottom. I don't need a ton because there's not a ton of space. All right. Let's put this like that. Oh. My brush fell into the glue thing here. And like I said, I do know I'm way over the edge, which is fine. We are going to trim all this once it dries. Okay. All right. That is it for that layer of collage bits. Let me get those together. On the garbage. So that's my next layer of collage bits, right? Of just color. Okay, so I'll lay that over here. And actually, I'm going to use a little bit more of these collage bits right there. Pretty. Okay. Let me throw this away. Next layer. Okay, next layer is going to be, I'm going to get more specific. Like there's going to be actual things. Okay, like I love these. This is a napkin and I love these napkins. So we're going to throw some of that in. I'm going to throw that in right here. Very cool. Also, I love this napkin right here. This is a butterfly napkin. Look how gorgeous those are. I use this all the time. For those of you guys who have seen me do this work, I use these butterfly napkins all the time. And I do believe I did. I couldn't remember where I got them, but now when I thought about it, I think I got them at Tuesday Morning. You guys, that's a good place to get beautiful napkins. Sometimes Dollar Tree has beautiful napkins too. That's another great place. But Tuesday Morning, oh, that's my favorite place to get napkins. I haven't been to Tuesday Morning forever. Well, now with this coronavirus, I don't know when I'll go back to Tuesday Morning, but anyway. But when I can, that needs to be a place I need to visit because I haven't been there for a long time. I used to go there quite often, but I don't know. Well, probably because I just have so much, crafty stuff and mixed media stuff that that's probably why I don't. I need to calm down on buying stuff, so. And Hobby Lobby with their 75% off sale. I bought so much good stuff from mixed media that's probably another reason why I haven't gone. Also, you can take a napkin with you can take a brush with wet water. Take a paintbrush with just water and just hit the napkin, and it'll kind of give you a perforated edge so that you can just cut out or pull off what you want. If I could get that out of my mouth. Sometimes the words don't want to come out. Okay. I'm going to put that down here. Oh, I love that. Okay. So now, let's go over to this side. I think I might put some butterflies in. some butterflies in maybe right here. Can't do it that big. I'll just go right in the middle. There we go. And we'll put some butterflies in here. Bam. And okay, so I like all that. And then I wanted to maybe, do I want to throw some of this in there? See, I like this Asian writing. That's from the newspaper, from the Asian newspaper that I get. Look how cool that is. So I wanted to throw that in somewhere. I don't know if I... Okay, I'll save that for this other stuff that I'm gonna do. For this other layer. Let me throw this in right there. Okay. Let's go back over to this side. All right, I know to some people, if they haven't seen my work before, they're like, girl, you're just making a big damn mess. But there is a method to the madness. Okay, so the last layer is just specifics. Like in a magazine, I may cut out like, okay, so like I had these little Asian pieces from the paper I liked. Then I have this Dunkin' Donuts piece. I'm just showing you up close. Then this is a little advertisement. This is advertising coffee. This is advertising donuts. I think I got some stuff advertising concerts. Okay, so that's gonna go on top of all this, just here and there. Like paste that on right there. Okay, so what we're trying to do is just create like a lot of cool layers of like on a wall of graffiti. Like maybe a gang did a whole they did a whole thing. They spray painted the whole wall. Then somebody came and then they you know, did a bunch of concerts. They advertised a bunch of concerts and stapled that on top of that. And then someone painted over it. And then someone else did some more graffiti on top of that. It's just layer on layer on layer on layer of graffiti. So that's the look I'm going for. And I promise it will all come together. Some people are like, yeah, right. That's just going to be a mess. But it comes together. The magic of the, when this all dries, we're going to put a layer of kills. Dip my brush in water and then dip my brush into kills or gesso and lightly gesso this so it brings everything back a little bit, but you can still see it. And then add color on top of that. And it kind of, it just really just, it melts everything together. And the graffiti backgrounds are, they're some of my favorite backgrounds to do. I love them because there's so many cool layers. There's no going wrong. Really, there's no going wrong in any of my artwork. I don't know. I like such a messy look and a lot of layers, so I'm not ever going for perfection. I just love a lot of cool layers and textures. So, okay. So, I hope you like my techniques. All right. And I don't know if they're mine, but they're techniques I use. I shouldn't say mine because I've learned techniques from everyone. Everything you see is a conglomeration of just a lot of different things I've learned watching other YouTubers, other artists, and then adding them into my style and, you know. Okay. Let's keep adding. This is some little advertisement here. We'll add that right there. There's still enough glue down there. Yeah. No, I don't want to use that one. Let's, oh, I like this donut one. We'll add this donut one down here. Let's see if there's there's a little bit of something here I can just add. Maybe, or maybe here, yeah. Can't add too much to these little spots here because they already got a lot going on. I mean, there's not a lot going on. There's not too much space. Let me see if there's anything else I can add. Okay, and I could add a little bit of something right here. Let me find a small enough piece right here. There. Make sure I don't get into my afro there. There we go. All right, that looks really cool. And you guys, when you do work like this, what I would do is collect all my collage bits and have them in the categories that we've done all these in, and then stack them on top of each other in the order that you're going to do them, and then it really organizes you to you know, it just really organizes you so you can do your collage bits in layers, the layers that you want to accomplish. I mean, if you want to do it that way, you don't have to do it that way. You can do it any way you want to do it, but that's just how I do it. I feel like I need to put something up here. One more thing. Right there. There we go. Okay. Let me see what you guys are seeing now. Cool. I'll tell you what you guys are seeing. You're like, girl, I see a big old mess. But don't worry. This mess is going to be beautiful. Okay, and there's my girl. And I'm really liking the hair a lot better. So, because now it looks like, you know, the curls are still there. Okay, so what we're going to do when we come back, what's the time on here? Okay, very good. What we're going to do when we come back is I'm going to wet my brush, like a big brush like this, dip it in some gesso or Kills, and put a light coat of that. So then it kind of takes all this back, but also you can still see through it, okay? So it puts like a white haze on it, but you can totally see through the white haze. Then we're going to take some color, the colors that we used in here. So we're going to use magenta watercolor, like this color in watercolor, and then these two color sticks, and put color everywhere, okay? And then we'll do some stenciling, and we'll do some mark making, and, you know, yada yada, okay? So we'll be back tomorrow once this, I'm gonna let this dry overnight because like this is a lot of layers, so like this needs to dry overnight. But I will be back tomorrow. I promise I'm not gonna go for another couple of days because I want to finish this up. So we'll be back tomorrow, and tomorrow's video we will finish her up. And then I'm gonna do a few more girls with afros because I am obsessed with these girls. Okay, you guys, that is it for now. Have you tried this technique? Write that below. A graffiti technique background, or drawn a girl with an afro, or have you done this high contrast? Let me know. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye. Oh, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, any comments or questions, leave them below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And now I will see you guys in the next video. See you tomorrow. Bye.